In recent weeks, the US has had its eyes on what's next after the war between Israel and Gaza, ramping up calls for the creation of a Palestinian state. Washington believes it's the only option for lasting peace. Benjamin Netanyahu completely disagrees. In a televised broadcast on Thursday, the Israeli Prime Minister rejected calls for a two-state solution in the region after the war. He's vowed to push ahead with the conflict against Hamas.
The State of Israel must have security control over the entire territory west of the Jordan River. That's a necessary condition. I've told our American friends this, and I also stopped the attempts to impose a reality on us that would harm Israel's security.
The Prime Minister and his right-wing coalition government have long opposed a scenario in which a Palestinian state would live alongside an Israeli one. Netanyahu's speech adds to a growing rift between Israel and Washington, its biggest backer in the war. His defiance leaves plans to rebuild Gaza after the fighting at a deadlock. During the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken's last tour of the region, Arab nations and Turkey promised to help reconstruct Gaza on the condition that they see a tangible push towards the creation of a Palestinian state. Reacting to the televised address, Washington says President Joe Biden will not stop working towards a two-state solution.
This is not a new comment by Prime Minister Netanyahu. We obviously see it differently. We believe that the Palestinians have every right to live in an independent state with peace and security.
Netanyahu's hardline stance could have wider implications on the region. The normalization of Israeli and Saudi ties is now hanging in the balance. Riyadh says its continued rapprochement with Israel will be conditional on a process to create a Palestinian state, a position also backed by Washington.